I says, nah, I was thinking of making a few t-shirts where this, what? Who? GRASSMEN. Oh boy. We've this there's a business here.
There's hunger for that. Is it fair to say that GRASSMEN's made farming cool?
One of the things that I loved about the journey of GRASSMEN is promoting ladies in agriculture, and it really worked, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There I was really nervous about opening up this shop, like genuinely, almost shaking hand nervous. This was a big thing, paying this money, taking this little business into a retail shop.
No.
I think it was you or Denise, I don't know who had the idea. I'm blaming you, but it might have been Denise. It was maybe the both of you.
Well, they're used to getting through under the bus, it's fine.
And we did
At least it worked.
It worked.
So, getting back to the charity side of things, what was where did the idea for tractor raffling come from?
Do you know, hey, if I was to tell you the honest truth, I'm not sure I even know the answer to that.
But there was a fate came along.
Yes, I mean, that's back, so you and I had went to Romania at this stage.
Aye.
So we took our load out to Romania, and
That's right.
we came home in in my opinion, one of the best weeks of my life. I never forget it, but there was reasons for that. We'd been under a lot of pressure. Now, just before that, there was a lot of internal pressure within the business. There was, that involved, I suppose, there was a change in management, and you're getting into share buybacks and things. It was just...
Aye, it wasn't an easy time.
It's tough. It was a tough time, and it took its toll on everyone. And we literally, just the deal was done and signed on a Friday, and that lorry there was due to go on the Saturday, and that lorry was with Johnny Blakely getting a little bit of
TLC.
Wee bit of love before it went out, and it was just needed. So we actually rolled on the, I can't even remember, we rolled on a Saturday evening, and we went down.
We actually had to go out. We were meant to go out through Liverpool, if I mind right.
Aye, something
And something happened. It
Oh.
was to due with getting her ready,
She wasn't ready in time.
and we
Aye.
went over the top.
Over the top, started off driving all night.
Good start, aye.
Normal start,
Standard. And we got to,
Calais.
that's right,
Didn't stop till we were in Calais. How long am I not here?
no, it was all right.
How was it?
Aye, it was fine.
He's the transport manager, by
Aye,
the
it was
way.
all good. It's all good.
I know it was. We were legit, weren't we?
Yeah. We just got into Calais and parked up with all the robbers as you talked about.
I never seen anything like it. I don't know how you pronounce
I thought we would run into their yard.
I actually thought that myself. And then at the very top corner, seen 3 Irish Scanias. I was like, that'll do us. There's a gap in between them. All right, lads. What is robbers? They were washing their clothes, hanging them out. I never seen anything like this. I never drove a truck in the continent at all. This was like a complete new experience. But we managed that. Us two Egypts.
Managed to leave it that I had to drive off the boat anyway. Left-hand drive from the.
That's because I wanted to take pictures, and look, there is evidence of me taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? Of the jungle. But no, I left it that way. You had to drive off the boat. Although I took the hit the next morning. Now, not often I take a hit at all, but I took the hit the next morning. And
I nearly got a few passengers that morning too.
do you remember them boys? As we were pulling out of the secure truck stop in Calais, the trailer in front of us, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 immigrants tried to get onto the trailer in front of us. And we were literally like, well, if they get onto ours, they're making a really bad move because we're going the wrong way. But yeah, we got there, got our eyes open, got there, and drove through some of the most beautiful countryside in the world, and got home. Changed, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, in a good way. It was hard to believe. I mean, there's all this talk in the last, your life has been consumed. Well, 2020 is consumed with coronavirus. 2019 was consumed with Brexit. You know, and 2019, 2017 was all consumed by Brexit. And we were out there, and we were in a European Union country, and we were seeing poverty at a level that it was just hard to get into. That's still hard to comprehend and hard to understand. But the world has changed. So coming off that charity run, we wasted no time when we got back. I disappeared. You went with me, so you're partly to blame. You're to blame in all of this, by the way. We went locally, seen a Fiat, bought a Fiat. I'm not sure I had just told people what I was thinking at this stage. People just thought I wanted a Fiat. I actually can't fully remember. The problem is we'll have chatted about it, but I probably won't have told anyone else.
I think the day you drove it probably decided, that was when you decided that you were going to raffle it.
I guess I didn't want it anymore. No,
No, it wasn't like that at all. That was probably, that tractor probably was bought, earmarked for that job, because we knew it would create a level of interest beyond anything else.
Was a time in our lives where we used to play. I'd be counting down the hours till I could hear you say, I've been listening. But that place that we loved is now out of reach. I can see the light that we used to see, and I didn't want to hear the news. I just wanted to be here with you. Moon comes up, sun goes down, everything looks different now. All that's left for me to do, leave the dark and follow the sun. Follow the sun.
My thinking of the change in the charity style was that I suppose you have to, if you can, if anybody can resonate with this or not, you have to take a step back here. That Donkey had been given a new lease of life, in two fronts. The most important front is the fact that I now had what I'd been longing for my whole life. That sounds a bit, but been longing to get married and have a family. And having a family just wasn't going to be that simple for me. The excitement was there that the wee man was now here, and we wanted to do something to really rejoice that and give something back for that, something that made a real statement to the world that even a small company like us can make a big difference. And if people shared our thoughts and our mentality, that we could really make a statement and try to be a leader in that kind of a thing, if that makes any sense. And so I knew it had to be brave. So I thought it was easy. Buy a Fiat and raffle it.
Aye, what could go wrong?
Yeah, that's the bit that I did not plan for.
No.
None of us planned for.
Wasn't that simple, was it?
No. And coming from the experience of the Fiat and the raffle and the Fiat and the journey of the tractor, to the breakdowns of the tractor, to the rebuilding, to the painting, to the pleading, to actually get it raffled you know, we had come out and announced we were going to raffle it at the Irish Ploughing, and the Ploughing then said no, we couldn't do it there.
Probably a wee bit of naivety on our part, wasn't
we
it?
just
Really?
assumed who wouldn't want to support you. But then when you sit back and you listen to these larger companies like the Ploughing Association, everybody wants to do something for charity.
There's
so
red tape everywhere, isn't there?
We had to learn very quick how to deal with red tape. And we got permission for the Ploughing for that year, and we got it raffled at the Ploughing as we said we would do, and we chose Make-A-Wish because we thought Make-A-Wish was a fantastic charity. It was a charity that was both UK and Irish wide, not actually worldwide.
Yeah.
But for us, with such a focus in the UK and Ireland, it was a charity that we were in a position then. What we made in Ireland could go to Ireland. What we made in the UK could go to the UK. So we thought that was a no-brainer. And everybody at GRASSMEN, you bear in mind now the team has grown. So from the early days of 2. So I suppose went from 2, then you, then Denise, and then at this stage we're doing this. There's, I don't know what there is, 10 or 11 people involved in the business, I suppose, at that stage, and everybody thought this was a great idea, raffle this for charity. No one realised the torture that would come with it.
Yeah, but I think it was the team got it over the line.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
Like, I think if it had been down to one individual one of us, it wouldn't have been seen through.
There was tickets being, before we went off to the Ploughing with that tractor, there was tickets being counted and sorted up until it was at 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and then at 6 o'clock in the morning we were rolling out to go to the Ploughing, and it was so. But look, we got it done. Raised €150,000. Say at that stage, I think we called it 130,000 sterling, and that was for Make-A-Wish, and that was an eye opener.
Aye, that was pretty special. Now that day at the Ploughing.
That day at the Ploughing, there was so many tickets, there were so many people, and we really just wow. So basically, it was raffled, and it was won by a fella down in Waterford,
Johnny Quinlan.
Johnny Quinlan, and we went and we delivered it and we got it done, and we were buzzing from it, even though we were under pressure with it. Up until that point, we were buzzing from it, and then
it worked.
You decided.
Me again. Don't make all the decisions, really.
Well, I have video evidence of this one. Yeah, I asked you how we beat it, and I think you were 100% right in hindsight. To be honest, I would have been up for any. I was buzzing so much. I would have been up for absolutely any of our fleet tractors to go in that bar one, but there would have been no issue. Yeah. I would have. If you'd have said it, but you suggested the TW, and I thought long and hard about it, and we agreed, and we wondered about how we were going to make it happen, and we thought, what have we learnt from the fate that we can take forward, and how can we reduce our costs, and can we use our contacts, and can we use people that we've already met, and how can we ultimately to get more money, and really and truly, that's what we did. But I suppose we had to drop the price of those tickets down to £1, and opened it up to complete new levels. So that's what we did. So we did the Ford then.
The following year. We get a lot of support with the Ford.
Ford was probably. The Fiat was more popular in Ireland, the Ford was more popular in the UK. That's how I kind of would see it, unless you were... And I don't think anyone disliked the Ford, but the Fiat was a tractor that if anyone had won the wee Fiat tractor, anyone could have used it. The Ford was really more a collector's tractor by the time we had finished with it, I think. But the support we got, you mean, when you're saying there we got a lot of support, you mean like...
I mean from our side, not the actual, but like New Holland.
Yep.
Armstrong's, you know,
Michael
Michael
Hoy.
Hoy, Alan, you know, like, again, like, without all them people, that wasn't going to happen either.
Yeah. Jermone,
Yeah.
Fred Clark, I agree,
That's
Gear,
right. Yeah.
and you know Johnny Blakely, and
yeah.
the amount of work and support we had around that tractor was phenomenal. But then at that stage, we had shown the world what we could do.
That's right.
People knew that if they invested their time or their bit with us, we were genuine and straight and wanted to do it right. And so basically, to cut long story short, we decided to hold on and do the Ford. But I had, you know, a little bit of a business advice to me at the time from the Godfather himself. Was sometimes when you're working with charities and things, you have to work so many years with one and give it a rest and go and look at something else. And that's exactly what we did. We did our 2 years with Make a Wish, and then we changed our focus a little bit and worked towards spreading our time with a lot more charities. And
that charity tractor even was involved in other charity projects.
by the Ford.
Aye.
Oh, yeah, like the
Like
Beale.
it did the Baylor Challenge, which created a lot of interest
Unreal.
going around the country. Like, people were coming out from everywhere to see that tractor in the next port of call.
That was the problem. I was driving the 315, the low loader,
Aye,
and that was an issue.
wasn't it?
Because that's what they wanted to see.
And then it broke down.
Broke down in
I
Roscommon.
broke it.
Wasn't it Roscommon it broke down?
It was,
And Al,
poor
hey,
Alan.
Alan never went to bed, sir. He sat up, he stayed up all night. I reckon he had a wee sleep in the van, then just got up and went. I worked all night. I reckon he fixed it within 10 minutes.
I didn't think there was too much wrong with it.
I'll let you explain that one to him.
Follow the sun. Follow the sun. We could take in the view when the light was strong. Stay in that moonlight where we belong. And when you feel brand new, having time to start over. And that place that I love never got me down. Now we're falling apart and the sun's gone. Turn it up for the universe. I just want to be with you. Moon comes up, sun goes down. My whole world is different now. All that's left for me to do. Follow the sun. Follow the sun.
Yeah, so charity has become something that I have personally really grown to enjoy and really grown to appreciate the need and the importance for it. So much so that we have set up a completely separate company. We're waiting on charity status. So the plan is that we're going to have a separate company here called Project GRASSMEN. And moving forward into the next decade, a lot of our work we hope we will be able to lead forward with that.
Under that banner.
Under that banner, so that and we believe that we have worked hard and earned a lot of respect with a lot of the manufacturers and a lot of the main players within the industry, that we will get a lot of backing and support from those guys that will maybe allow us to do some special stuff, that will maybe hopefully allow us to bring a lot of our viewers into play and
That's right.
and helping us. So it really is a watch this space, for we haven't that one fully engineered yet, but we never really do.
Wing it.
Sort of winging it sort of works. We wing it with a wee sense of caution, if you know what I mean. If it works, it works. I better pull this here down to make sure I'm not rubbing my, because you see, if Connor gets that mic and I'm rubbing that mic, he'll shoot me.
Yep. That's that.
So that's
the charity side.
yeah. Well, look. We're involved in charity things every week, every day. We're being realistic here. Like, we're asked to attend charity events every week, every day nearly. We do get involved and do a lot. We send out goodie bags. We send out things constantly. It all adds up. It's all part of, what we do. Whether we do what we can when we can.
Yeah. You want
whether
to support it.
whether once Project GRASSMEN becomes fully fledged and functioning, whether we'll be able to support as many events, I just don't know, because we may have to be sensible and put our thinking and our own work behind our own charity at that stage.
Yeah.
That's the, and it is set up, I suppose, an interesting thing to do. It is set up within the Articles of Association for not just children, but we're adding a new dimension into what we want to try and achieve, and that's mental health.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's something that we think is very important as well. So yeah, that's the plan. Brave. Again, that was your idea.
What was
Project GRASSMEN.
the name?
No, actually don't. That was your name, wasn't it?
I'm not. Ah, dear.
Wasn't it?
I'm getting the blame for everything.
Who did come up with Project GRASSMEN? It was you.
I don't know.
Who was
Doesn't
it?
matter, I don't
Was it me? No, it wasn't me. I steal everything. Was it Denise?